I tried to give it a couple of days, thinking my thoughts and feelings and everything would be straightened out by now, but it's just not. Just this Friday I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and also ulcerative pancolitis as well. I still don't understand what the two differences are. It doesn't sound like much, but to me it's a heavy toll because this is chronic and it's an illness that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. I still don't fully understand it, but it's something where your immune system attacks your colon, and to put it in perspective, there's a particular number that they look at, and like a normal number would be under 50. Under 150 is a good number, is an okay number. But my number is at 1,280. It's some kind of calproctin. I don't even know how to pronounce the word without looking at it. There's still a lot of words out there that I gotta memorize, but 1,280 was my number. And I mean, there's higher numbers out there, but anything over 1,000 is considered severe. And mine was very severe. It currently is very severe. I ended up in the ER last week because my primary care doctor did a couple of blood tests on me and found out that my red blood cell count was getting low. And so I think it was like Wednesday after work I decided to go to the ER because my primary care doctor said that I should. And it turns out that at that particular point I was operating on almost half the red blood cell count that a normal person should be operating on. So they gave me a whole unit of blood and some iron, and they kept me in the hospital for a moment, much longer than I wanted to be there. I'm losing blood because of this. I'm in consistent pain. I was going through some support groups online, and I was listening to what women have to say about this that has ulcerative colitis, and they said that the pain of it is more extreme than period cramps, and they moreover connected it to more of that intensity they feel, the spasms while they're in labor. Not necessarily while they're given labor, but I can't think of the medical term right now. Words are just escaping my mind right now. But they state that during those moments, that's what they would equate the pain of ulcerative colitis to be when they're going through flare-ups, and I am currently going through a severe flare-up. My stomach is in a consistent pain, spasms, consistently uncomfortable. No, I don't know. I'm not getting much of a break on the discomfort. My hands are shaking, and I'm told it's most likely the cause for one of my medications Prednisone. Um, I am currently taking 7 medications right now, and my doctor's currently working on an 8th medication, and those are going to be the biopsies, I guess. Like I said, I don't know if that word connects to it. I'm still trying to learn words through this. I've lost weight because of it, which I guess is like really the only good thing about it. And probably the only silver lining about this is that I'm forced to have a better diet. So like my diet's more going to be like Mediterranean / Greek diet. I used to be a major Dr. Pepper drinker. Like my fridge used to be always filled with Dr. Pepper. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in like 2 months because of this. And I don't think I'm ever going to be able to have another Dr. Pepper. I barely allow myself to have a Sprite here and there. I've been trying to stay up with some Gatorade to help with electrolytes, water, of course. I'm trying to eat fish with extra virgin olive oil and very little spices, like very minimum, no black pepper and no sauces whatsoever, because apparently that's not good for my colon right now. So I've been a mess. Like it took me a month to finally get to mow my yard. And I mowing my yard takes days right now. It used to take just 2 hours. Right now it just takes days. I could mow like 2 lines and then I'm just out of breath. Everything I do just takes so much more energy. And it's not just that everything takes more energy, but I keep getting interrupted because I consistently have bowel movements anywhere from 10 to 20 times a day. And every single time it hurts. And every single time there's blood. There's other complications that are forming because of this. Like, I don't know, my doctor's having me see a dermatologist because there's some skin issues showing up as well. I also have to go through some MRIs because my doctor's seeing other concerns as well. And the medications are expected to be a heck of a lot more expensive. So I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, the only really good thing is that my current employment is working very well with me, so I'm at least grateful for that. But, you know, I've like already lost like $1,000 in payments because of this whole thing, and I'm just I know this is not going to kill me, or at least I don't think it is, but the amount of complications that I know that it's going to cause me is large. I know when I was going through all these support groups, I'm hearing people's stories how they're consistently having to go back to the ER because of flare-ups, and just that the ulcerative colitis just continues to affect their lives years down the road. And I'm just nervous about what my future looks like and what I'm supposed to do with flare-ups and what I could do to keep it from happening. And I know a lot of people out there sit there and say that the one thing that's going to flare up your ulcerative colitis is stress, but the ulcerative colitis is the stress point in my life right now because of the pain and worrying about the financials for the medications and the hospital bills, and just everything that's coming up. I don't know what this is going to look like, and I'm genuinely scared. But regardless of everything, I'm going to keep on going. I have to slow down in certain areas, and that's why I haven't been making a video lately here, because I've been going through this for the last couple of months. I've been just going through appointments after appointments and just trying to really get a handle on what's going on here, try to figure out what exactly it is. And I don't know, I'm just scared. I know that there are people who are part of MAGA who's probably going to watch this and think that maybe perhaps me being transgendered is what brought this ulcerative colitis to light. And I've already had one guy sit there and try to say that to me. And I'm baffled at the stupidity on this, because with this ulcerative colitis, there is nothing I could have done to prevent this. It was going to happen one way or another. Ulcerative colitis happens to both men and women. It happens to everybody. It can happen to anybody. Currently, from my understanding, it currently affects roughly 1% of the world's population. So I know I'm not alone on this. But it currently feels like that because it's just kind of hard to explain. I don't actively know anybody in person that has this, that can give me pointers. I am trying to reach out to support groups, trying to learn any little trick that's out there to help me be better with all this. But it's nothing's panned out yet. But as of right now, I just gotta do everything that I can do. I gotta try to take whatever small wins that I can get. Like just yesterday, I was actually able to wash my dishes. Yeah, I mean, it's sitting on the counter. I didn't even get to put it up in the cabinets or anything. But I was able to wash my dishes before I went to bed last night. Sleeping is hard. It really is freaking hard. It took me a good 5 hours to sleep last night, and I probably only got maybe 2-3 hours of sleep last night altogether. The ulcerative colitis keeps me up late at night, and it wakes me up earlier than I want to, and a lot of times I'm just laying there in bed just trying to go back to sleep, and it bugs me. Again, I don't know what the future is going to look like. I don't. But I just gotta keep on going. I can't give up. And I'm not gonna give up. I'm still gonna try to make videos. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do them frequently as of right now. Unless I can get this flare under management. If this flare can be under management, then maybe I could be more consistent with videos. I got a lot of plans. There's a lot of things that I want to do. This really just kicked my behind. It really did. Really, one of the good outcomes of this could be is me losing weight. Some people gain weight, well, I guess most people gain weight through all this, but I haven't been gaining weight. I've been losing weight because I've been eating a lot less. And I know currently right now, I mean, like I said earlier, I can't do heavy spices and I can't do sauces, and that's a lot of where the calories are. As of right now, my major sugar intake is Gatorade and sweet tea. I'll give myself some sweet tea once a day, but usually it's just Gatorade, but then after that it's water. And once in a while I try to have a Sprite just so I could feel some kind of normalcy in my life with the loss of Dr. Pepper, you know? My hand doesn't always shake. It's actually pretty mild right now. When I was seeing my doctor on Friday, he noticed my hand shaking really bad, and he saw it up because he thought it was a lot of concern. But he thinks it is a side effect of the Prezidone. But I guess as of right now, my doctor is fighting with. All throughout this week, he's going to be fighting with insurance companies to try to find a medication, some kind of injection medication to put me on for when I'm in remission. As of right now, I'm taking 60 milligrams of Prezidone. That's the max. And the scary thing about taking Prezidone is it's considered an anti-immune medication of some sorts. Basically it's shutting down a part of my immune system, because it's my immune system that's currently attacking my body right now. This is happening because my immune system is attacking me. So this medication is supposed to suppress my immune system, which can potentially open me up to a lot of other issues that are pretty concerning. So, and I am currently taking the max of Prezidone at 60 milligrams. Apparently that's the max. Doctors apparently don't go over 60 milligrams. And the amount of pills that I take, oh my gosh. I mean, I know I sat there and said that 7 of them, the Prezidone, they're 10 milligrams each, which means I take 6 in the morning. And there's another bottle that has 4 pills in it that I gotta take all at once. And another bottle that has 2 pills I gotta take at once. So, it ends up being like a handful of pills that I gotta take. And I gotta be careful because I end up almost regurgitating when taking those pills. So I gotta be a little bit more careful. But it's just the sad news is just that, like I said, this is something I'm going to be dealing with for the rest of my life, and it's something I'm going to be taking medication for the rest of my life, and it's something that's going to affect me for the rest of my life. This is like a major change in my life, and it's not really a good one, but it's something I got to deal with, and I'm going to deal with it. I'm gonna keep on going, I don't like it, but I don't have a choice. I mean, I know a video like this, I'd probably usually be wearing makeup, but I don't know, my hands are shaking too much to make that attempt. I mean, hell, just today, I took a shower for the first time since I got out of the ER. I'm not proud to say that statement, it's just, everything's harder to do. It's much more harder to do. I gotta clean my place. I gotta, my bedroom needs vacuumed. I hadn't taken out my trash in a week, and now I got some flies flying around. I got a fly spray. I gotta try to get rid of some flies. I mean, my place is not like a mess. Like, it's like, you know, there's all these nasty stuff laying around. It's just things need to get picked up. Things need to be properly placed where they belong. And I've been dropping the ball on that. So that's the stuff I gotta work on for this next week or two. We just try to get back on track and try to figure out what my life is going to be like after this. So I don't know when my next video is going to be. I would like to try to wait until I at least get myself into remission. We probably do another video, or I might try to do updates on what's going on with me if you guys are interested in that at all. But I'm sorry. I know I really wanted to touch up on a corner of the internet where MAGA's been spreading out all this misinformation, and I know my attitude hasn't been the best lately because of how upset I've been the last couple of months with all the pain I've been going through. I've been trying to hide this whole thing, and hasn't had me on a really good route. But I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to try to be better. I guess really the best thing I could do is not blame myself for any of this. And forgive myself for not being perfect the last couple of months. Just try to move on and do better. See what the future ends up at. We'll see where we end up in the future. Just keep on going. Don't give up. And try to learn to coexist with each other. We got a world we gotta share, we gotta deal with each other, we gotta just keep going. Thanks to anybody that watches. And I appreciate any positive feedbacks. Negative feedbacks, I really don't care. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be like, "No, this is God trying to tell you that you're an abomination and all this other stuff." No. I don't play that game. I don't even blame this on God. It's not God's fault. I won't blame this on God. I just blame this on life. It was going to happen. It's part of life. And you don't blame God for every time something bad happens in the world. Sometimes bad things just happen and God just decided not to intervene. God decided not to stop it from happening, and It's okay, because God's ultimate goal one day is for all of us to go to heaven. So that means our lives are just a small period of whateverism. It's our responsibility to just try to do our best to get along and try to help each other out and be there for each other. And that's always been the purpose of the Bible. It's supposed to teach you that you're not perfect. That's a big part of it. You're not perfect. But despite you not being perfect, you still understand others are not perfect as well. And despite neither of you being perfect, you still work together. Find a way to coexist and work together to empower each other to live better lives. So, no, I won't look at this as God's punishing me, or that God is simply just trying to speak some message that, I'm a terrible person or something like that. I'll never blame God every time a bad thing happens. I'll just blame it on life, and I'll just keep on going, because that's the correct thing to do. Anyways, I'm going to get going because I got to go see my sister. Some of her mail arrived at my house. And I got to get that to her house real quick. I don't know why mail's coming to my house in her name, but I'm going to take care of that. And I'm hoping to try to get my gutters cleaned in my back side of the house, because I've been needing to do that since it started getting warm outside. I just hadn't gotten around to it because of how weak I was. So I'm gonna try to get to that. But thank you for anybody that watched, and if you made it this far, thank you. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever, comment. Any amount of words of encouragement would be great. Let's just try to keep on going. I would like to be at 50 subscribers by the time the midterms happen, because I would love to be able to do like a live broadcast during the midterms to see what the midterms, how it turns out and everything like that. So if there's any YouTubers out there that can help me out, get to 50 subscribers by the midterms, and if you believe in God, keep me in your prayers. If you don't believe in God, keep me in your thoughts. Maybe, push a little bit of positive energy my way. Any help, any kind of like good incantation, can't even say the word correctly. Oh my gosh. Any words of wisdom, any ideas, anything that can help me out would be appreciated. I'm dealing with all this. And I'm just gonna keep on going. Thank you again. Love you all. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be.